At a Senate Agriculture, Nutrition, and Forestry Committee hearing on July 30th, Senator Schiff asked Deputy Secretary of Agriculture Stephen Vaden if California is being punished by his ag department for not voting for President Trump.
All of California's conservation program grants canceled. California doesn't qualify for disaster assistance under the narrow definition. California gets no regional office. California loses one of the existing offices. It's hard not to perceive this as a political calculation rather than one that's in the best interest of farmers, given our dominance in agriculture. What do you have to say to California farmers who are feeling that the administration, the president, is not representing them, that he's punishing them because the state didn't vote for him?
Senator, that's not the case at all. With regard to moving more USDA employees, though not into California, much closer to California than Washington, D.C., our employees will have more ready access to your state. With regard to your notation about the ARS facility, I would note that the proposed closure of it is not a creature of the Secretary's reorganization. It is instead part of the President's budgetary proposal to this body. And of course, I am well aware that Congress holds the power of the purse and they make the final decision on what will get funded. Finally, with regard to disaster assistance, I know that the first level of the block grant funding that we announced focused on those who had crop insurance, and accepting those specialty crop producers who participate in NAP, who are eligible for the current round of block grants. Specialty crops were left out. There is a second tranche that was noted and has yet to be announced that is designed to include so-called shallow losses, which, as you know, are losses that are not covered by crop insurance. So I'd love to talk with you more about that in the future as we move toward rolling out that proposal.
We'll take you up on that invitation, but let me just say this. The fact that the California office is being closed as a budgetary decision rather than as a reorganization position does not give Californians any comfort. They just know they're losing an office and losing access. In terms of an office in Utah being only 500 miles away, that is also not much of a comfort to California farmers, particularly when California farmers, I think, if that's the choice, would rather have the experience of the current USDA employees in Washington than an inexperienced group of new employees in Utah. And finally, the proof will be in the pudding.
For more clips like this, stay tuned to Congress Clips, and thanks for watching.